Life before COVID-19. At Fun Productions, we were riding a high. We were doing better than we had ever done before, and it felt really good. See, in 2018 and 19, I had made my only goal to work on the culture of the company and putting people before profit. Some of the strategic ways I did that was by adding perks and benefits, raised payroll by 55% because I wanted to make sure that everyone that worked for me didn't have to get a second job to live in Denver. Their benefits were paid, so they didn't have to worry about if they got hurt or got sick. We created a mission bonus that was simply a very complicated vision I had that, thanks to Sabina Fetchison, who could sell her Excel skills, created a simplistic reality of being able to track all the things that people needed to do to get their job done and done well. All the things they were paid to do anyway, all the things that they traded time for money. But if done really well, our profit was good, and they got to share in that. So a percentage of the profit was put in a pot, and all of the points they received for doing their job well had a value, and everyone shared that pot. Pretty simple. We called it the mission bonus. It was a pay for performance rather than just that trading money for time. And then I started getting to know all of the employees, what they cared about, how they were aligned with our values, what our values truly were because of them, not because of what I made up, and what their strengths were, what they loved to do, and tried to get them to be able to use some of those passions and strengths in their job. And we had this team that realized that what they did every day impacted everyone else they worked with, and they liked those people. They liked each other. And then also what we did as an entire team made a difference in the world. We got to put smiles on people's faces and let people relax and enjoy their day and have some fun. When normally, we all know, running the treadmill and the rat race of life, we often don't stop to have fun. And that's what we get to do. So here's the reality of what happened. Over that 2-year period, our gross revenues went up by 28%. That's great. Good economy. Our payroll expenses, as I mentioned, went up by 55%. But here's the big one. The net profit went up by 300% in that same time frame, that 2-year period. Now that's a big deal. And I will say it's simply because when people are engaged and they like their job and they know they're making a difference, they're saving money, they're doing their best, they're making sure refunds are not happening because they care. So, and we were having a lot more fun. It was a lot more fun to be on this team where people were being recognized for their greatness rather than reprimanded for what went wrong. And then COVID-19 and the faucet shut off.